right, poor eating habits in relation to depression. According to Zweimer, and how we eat influences how we feel. GI tract, referred to as the second brain, is estimated to produce between 90 to 95% of the body's serotonin. It's a chemical that aids in mood regulation and is thought to be a contributor to mental health mood disorders. Alright, there is a direct relationship between the mind through the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve regulates stress, response, mood, brain function, while controlling inflammation, heart, and aids digestion. The vagus nerve sends information from the gut to the brain about chemical changes, vice versa, sending signals back to the gut. Alright, the food industry has filled us with high nutrient-lacking calories, saturated fats, and refined sugars. According to Roberto A. Ferdman, in How the Diet Has Failed Americans, Americans on average now eat 2,600 calories per day, which is 500 more calories than they did 40 years ago. Added fats, oils, flour, and cereal products are two food groups Americans are eating more of and are the same ones found in processed and fast foods. Processed and fast foods most time lack essential nutrients that the brain needs to function. Those essential nutrients include fiber, vitamin D, magnesium, calcium, omega-3 fatty acids, iodine, vitamin B12, potassium, and much more. Saturated and refined fats have the possibility to then trigger inflammation while impairing brain function and worsening potential causes of mental disorders. While some sugars are found naturally in fruits and are considered part of a healthy diet, large amounts can be dangerous for the mental health. Eating large amounts of sugar activates dopamine hormone, which can surprisingly cause inflammation, leading to mood disorders such as anxiety and depression. Significant spikes of dopamine, which is the brain's reward system, gives a sense of increased energy, motivation, and overall feeling of content. When the reward system is interrupted and there is a crash, occurs in mood swings, anxiety, depression are more likely to occur. Fluctuations of dopamine levels over time cause continuous cycle of reward versus crash, and it can become a chronic over time, leading a person into a depressive state. Poor eating habits over time can possibly worsen depression. According to Jansen, what's the best diet? Is low energy and poor quality sleep, consuming high amounts of saturated fats and caffeine before bedtime stimulates the body and reduces a restful sleep, causing you to continuously wake up throughout the night. High sugar intake and crashing disrupts sleep cycles, as we just talked about. Stress response and or fight or flight is responsible for eating choices, and neurotransmitters and hormones that make up a body's fight or flight are made up of amino acids that derives from proteins found within the food. Leptin resistance is when the body can no longer signal that the body is full. And with comes leptin resistance comes overeating, and with that comes obesity, and that over time also causes mental and mood disorders. The bottom line is the foods we choose to fuel our bodies with is also what fuels our minds. According to Munder, in 8 foods that impact stress, according to 90% of our body's serotonin is made up in the GI tract, so having a healthy gut is super important to having a healthy mind. Serotonin is essential because it increases feelings of well-being and happiness, as we're all aware of, and when it is impacted, so is our mental health. Healthy nutrients in foods that allow for a healthy mind include magnesium, probiotics, prebiotics, proteins, fermented foods. According to Alexander, 8 foods that impact stress over time, high fiber foods such as whole grains, veggies, beans, and fruit are beneficial to a healthier mind. Also, by practicing staying away from most fast food restaurants and reading nutrient labels located on food items we purchase from stores is very important. You might not be aware of how much harmful ingredients you end up putting in your body. So, thank you very much.